It
It is
still
a
there?
yes, it is a beautiful morning in the city of Browns. Can you hear me? Oh, that was Sam. It is a beautiful morning in the city of Brownsville, and let me say, guys, is that Sam was with us and then he disappeared, but he's back again. ¿Qué te pasa,
My alarm
Sam?
went off and yeah, the alarm kicked in and it kicked me out.
Like it's time to wake up, Sam.
Yeah,
That alarm,
that's my morning alarm. My
Sam
wake
is
up alarm at 9 in the.
who wakes up at 9 o'clock in the damn morning, bro? Oh, I wake up at 5, 6 in the morning, man. I don't even need an alarm to wake up.
That's for people that work, man. Nah, I'm playing, bro. Number I know there was a reason. Oh, it's because I had to make some calls at 9 in the morning, but I already made them.
I actually have to go to a courthouse in a little bit, and we're gonna have to go to Matamoros, este, to go check up on that event for the kids things. It's going good. Actually, I reached out to El Monaguillo, my our cousin, este, and
Which out of all of them?
no, the original one, the
Ah, okay.
the original gangster, and he's going to they're going to participate too, so it's good.
Okay,
Este,
cool, cool.
I got to reach out to y'all's congregation out there, Port of Brownsville. I'm going to send Benjamin a thing to see if he. I mean, why not? I mean, you
Yeah,
know, ya que no digan que we didn't try. It's for the kids.
yeah.
I mean, they shouldn't leave all other stuff aside. I mean, it's,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm
At least
forgiving.
do something,
Yeah.
something for the community.
Why can't everyone be as forgiving as me, Sam?
No idea. Sometimes it hurts
I
after
should,
forgiving.
I think I should qualify.
You can forgive, but it's still like in the back of the head or
I,
something. I
I,
don't know.
I can't forget. I should get nominated for sainthood.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
I've got the
Um,
dress,
I
the
don't think
garb
that's.
already. Oh, yes, this day I ordered
You
my
win as quick as those other races.
that bad, huh? I could be up against a tree and I'd lose. I ordered my priest shirt because I'm going to start
Your
doing
priest shirt.
some weddings. It depends if people want a Catholic wedding. I'm going to start doing some weddings in my priest outfit.
Okay.
I've got my Jewish garb. I've got my Muslim garb. I've got my Catholic garb. I'm ready. Any type of wedding you want, I'm game.
And that's totally like not offensive at all or anything like that.
Not to me. Maybe to some people. It's
You
kind of
you would you would think they'll go to like an actual like I don't know to like an actual religion of it.
well. I think part of the
I don't know.
problem, Sam, is that a lot of religion is not inclusive. A lot of religion is very exclusive. Like if you're going to have a Catholic wedding, you have to go through a bunch of rites and stuff. And let's say
Yeah,
you want
yeah.
to get, let's say you were Catholic and you wanted to get married with someone that wasn't Catholic, they wouldn't marry you. She would have to become Catholic. Did you know that?
Yeah, but they do that for what reason?
Well, just to make sure that they could get more people into their little group or something. As the same thing with uh, uh, Jews, rabbis won't marry. Well, religious leaders in the Jewish community wouldn't marry someone if they weren't a Jew.
But don't they do that because of the whole Yugo desigual? Like, so you
No,
won't have future issues or no?
I've never actually heard, Sam, that argument made. Because I've asked sometimes, and they go like, "Well, it has to be a Catholic or it has to be a Jew." Well,
Yeah.
why?
Oh,
Well,
I understand, but maybe like it's like how they used to like maybe like bring their friends over to church first and all that stuff. But yeah, it's understandable. But to skip that whole process, I see what you do. I see what the process is like. Okay, just it's just the fact of them two getting married and that's it. You
Yeah.
know,
And
I understand.
I haven't married anyone like as a Muslim, but I'm willing to. I've got my Muslim outfits and I've got my Indian outfits too. My Indian outfits are amazing. Just never asked for that type of wedding yet, but I am going to start doing Catholic weddings. And yes, and the other day I mentioned something in regards to, because I participate with the Catholic Church. I don't know if you knew this, but I get invited uh, every summer. I get invited by San Felipe Church in Cameron Park, and I partake in Sembrando Alegría. Sembrando Alegría is like a vacation Bible school for us people that aren't Catholic, you know. And I go
Yeah,
out there and I present every year, except this last year we didn't have one because of COVID, you know.
yeah,
And but I participate, and it's kind of trippy because then I'm out there taking pictures, and people they go like, "But that's why you're not Catholic. Why are you at the Catholic Church?" I said, "Because I don't care if people are Catholic. I was asked to present, and I'm going to go present. It's for the kids.
yeah,
That's why I think your church should get involved in the gifts for the kids, Sam.
yeah. I see those like forums when they start like I guess dialogue between religions to kind of find a common ground and stuff like that, which is kind of difficult. But I see what you mean, like trying to get more people involved,
Yeah,
um, as far as like churches to kind of like give to the kids
it's the ecumenical
more com.
movement, ecumenical movement.
Yeah, have more
And you know what?
community involvement
You know why I know all this stuff?
because of the Catholic Church
No, 'cause I know all this stuff because my degree is in theology.
degree.
I actually have a
Yeah.
degree. Unlike all those other
Already?
preachers, yeah, unlike all those other preachers, I actually have a theology degree. I'm probably the only
Okay.
pastor. I'm probably the only pastor here in Brownsville that actually has a degree from a recognized educational agency. Because I'm not
Okay.
only handsome and totally not fat, I'm also smart.
Kinda educated.
Kinda Me eduqué en la calle y en la escuelín.
Does
I've
escuela de predicadores count or no?
No, those things don't make sense. Those things are lame. Este, the escuelas de predicadores, the one that exists. Actually, someone when I was in Ecuador, someone in Ecuador said, ¿usted conoce a la escuela Ecolocumuco? And I go like, no. They said, pues es que no conoce a Sunset. I said, yeah, I know Sunset. I actually carry Sunset School of Preaching on my ring. You know, actually, well, and I I don't take my jewelry anymore to my trips, but on my ring, it's the School of Preaching, Sunset School of Preaching, and I said, oh, I know Sunset School of Preaching. We were at Sunset School of Preaching because that's where Dad, studied Bible back in 1972. Well, no, okay, this is like a branch of it up here in Ecuador. I said, never heard of it, but if you see my thesis, I believe it. I don't care. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Rose Alquiminimlin. Hola, Rose hermosa. San Erasmo el cheese. And Sam's gone. San Erasmo cheese sounds good. Sometimes that's what she said. Sometimes. What's that called? Everybody hurts sometimes. Things are going to be tough. I was singing while you were gone. Erasmo PhD
I
22.
flew by accident.
Yeah, you're lucky you left while I started to sing. Este, no, I appreciate the vote of confidence, Daniel. I will not be running for BISD in 2022, and I'm sure BISD might be ecstatic about it. I mentioned I'm just frustrated with BISD. It's just a crap hole. It is a crap hole, and a lot of educators out there as that seem to enjoy the crap. So I'm going to let them to continue enjoy the crap. You know. So
Yeah.
I have some friends that are running for BISD, and I'm going to hopefully be able to support them. I appreciate them. They are friends, and I hope that people take them into consideration. And I'm hoping that slowly we could start bringing them on so that people could ask them questions to see what their platform is. But Erasmo Castro will not
Yeah,
be
'cause
running for
it's
BISD in
difficult.
2020.
Yeah, it's difficult to fight for the people wanting for a better change when the people themselves within the district like don't want that change.
Well, I'm glad you mentioned that, Sam. This morning, I threw out an article in regards to, I don't know if you had a chance to read it, that Juan Montoya posted in regards to the bikes.
Bikes.
Did you
Yeah.
see it? The electric bikes?
They saw it. They were just being tossed around and stuff. But don't they
No,
have your credit card linked to it?
it's kind of a weird deal. Remember that sometimes you could get one of those temporary cards or some of those gift cards or something. And I mean,
Yeah.
anything. But they've started to remove them from the city of Brownsville. They used to have them there in front of City Plaza. They used to have them in front of the college here. They've started to pick them up. It didn't work, Sam.
Yeah.
And that's just another major investment that the city of Brownsville made in trying to to make this city woke, make this city Austin.
Yeah.
Didn't work. And I had a friend of mine. He's a good friend of mine, and I love Paul. Paul's a good friend of mine. Paul is former military, and I think he's was a Marine. And again, shout out to everyone out there that served. But Paul is still young, but is like, well, we've got to give them a chance. I go like, what do you mean give them a chance? I mean, they've already stolen millions and millions and millions of our dollars. And you want us to still be optimistic in regards to the pet projects and the pet qualms that these individuals de repente have and want to, place on the city of Brownsville that ultimately we're going to pay a price for? He goes, well, and I mentioned the millions and millions of dollars. He goes, well, if that's true, este, we still, we got to give. I said, no, man, stop playing a sideline quarterbacks and get in the game, get involved. Este, and it's something very, very simple. And you've seen this, Sam. Something very, very simple. Let's not talk about the millions. Let's not talk about the 50 million, 53 million at the sports park, 53 million at the Performing Arts Center. Let's talk about the bus stops. They promised us bus stops coverings and benches. Where are they? Just that simple.
Supposedly, it's gonna be 8 of them before the year ends. That's what Trey said.
It's we're 3 weeks away. You really think they were going to put 8 in 3 weeks?
The thing is, I just don't know which 8 from the whole city,
Well, oh
and
yes,
so it's hard to tell.
Trey does it like those Pentecostal preachers. Esos Pentecostal preachers, I don't know if you've heard them, pero allá en África sanaron el cáncer. Allá en South America levantaron un muerto. And you're going like, what about here, bro? What about somewhere here where we could see? Así es Trey. Oh, por allá pusimos 8 bus stops. Well, where? Tell me where. Well, allá, somewhere. It's always allá.
Por Valle Escondido or algo, something. I haven't seen any new bus stops
In
that
the, in
are
the
like
in
on
the
the main
twilight.
streets.
No, nowhere in the twilight zone. I'm done. I'm done with bus stops. And what is your Indian name? Kachumara. I
Are
Kachumara.
you serious?
I catch you tomorrow.
Catch you tomorrow.
I catch you tomorrow. Oye, préstame dinero, Kachumaro. Oye, préstame el carro, Kachumaro. I actually just made that up. No, su nice and you es igual con los incrédulos, porque ¿qué compañerismo tiene la justicia con la injusticia? ¡Ay, Vladimir! Te ganó Vladimir.
Knowledge.
Man, that guy's smart. I love Vladimir. He's taking me to Cuba.
You forgot like about 90% of the comment. You don't know if you put in It's like some different words in there, man.
A TMI.
Puedo ser algo acá diferente.
Too much information. Well, it's like I tell the bloggers like sometimes they've got good stuff in regards to a lot of information. They just got too
That's
much
why I
stuff.
kind of read the bike story.
But isn't it true, Sam? I mean, you're not going to read, you know,
You summarize it more or less, like the first sentence from each paragraph
you're not
and the
going to
last
read.
one, and you
Yeah,
kind of just assume it.
assume the rest, fill in the blanks.
Yeah,
You're not going to read 10 paragraphs, bros. Give me one small little paragraph, 4 lines, and give me the gist of everything. That's
but
what.
you know how they say, like the picture's worth a million words.
Yeah.
Well, this guy gave you the picture and the million words.
Yeah, because all you saw in that article was the picture of the bike tirada en el monte, no?
Yeah, and I saw a million words to it too.
And that's it. But all you needed was the picture, no?
Yeah,
That's
I
what I
kind
try,
of knew where he was headed to.
that's what I try to tell the bloggers. I go, guys, keep it short. People could share that. People will read that, and you're giving them the message. Now, if it what I think, and this is what's made me so successful. My thing is, you put out the juicy part, and then if people are really interested, make them go out there and do a little bit of research.
Yeah, I call
But
it the KISS system.
I
Keep
I
it
find
short and simple.
exactamente. I find that most people here don't care about the research, but I appreciate that they place confidence in us, so that's a good thing. Buenos días,
This is where you
hermano.
come in and summarize it.
Yeah. Buenos días, hermano queso. You see, I'm already getting the priest thing. Love you, papa. Nobody on the tube channel, ¿por qué? Yeah. Oh, hey, like the damn page. 17 people on YouTube. Nobody, not even me. Like that damn page, guys. That's why I'm not making any damn money.
Hey, pues
Feel my
maybe they don't
cracking.
like it.
Feel my. Well, dislike it, damn it. I don't care. It doesn't actually matter if you like or dislike
I need some foot traffic in there.
as long as there's traffic. It doesn't matter if you like or dislike. I didn't even notice. Thanks, Hector. At Porter High School, the whole school has lunch in the same hour. That's not right. My girl never has the time to eat because of the time. Yeah, that's the stupidest thing. They have one period, Sam, to feed 2,000 people.
Is it still open campus like before?
No,
No.
no, no.
Yeah.
No. Kids have to stay
I
inside.
remember going to like I would rather just go to Jack in the Box back in the day. I would just go to Jack in the Box or Stripes
Yeah,
or whatever Valero thing is in the corner.
pero tú tenías dinero, bro. You were loaded.
Nah, man.
Well,
It's
how the
about
hell
as
can you
aquí
go
to
to
the
Jack in
Jack
the
in
Box
the
every
Box.
day? Those bikes was just a bad idea, a horrible idea. I would
Like I
prefer.
don't think the bikes was a bad idea. It was just the fact that it was implemented wrong, like on the areas. Like they're supposed to be like where you can actually use them. It's not
Well,
like like downtown Austin or whatnot where you could ride to scooters and bikes and whatnot. It's there's nothing like that here.
I would have preferred scooters, you know, than bikes.
But I think the bikes are supposed to be like at the parks, like the way Harlingen has them. Like they have them in the trails. That way you use a trail, you go in loops, and you return it back in the same spot. Over here, you're like going from one side of the city to the other side of the city. And what if there isn't a slot, to put the bike?
They're
And then you're still
usually,
held responsible for it.
yeah, and that's actually a point I had never thought about. I mean, where do you return it? Let's say you get a bike here in at the college, right?
Yeah,
You're going down southmost. Where do you return it?
I have no idea. You would have to find like a spot over there in Southmost and then drop it off there. But
But
what if
today
the rack's already all filled up with other bikes?
you're screwed.
It's up for grabs. But like that's what I'm saying. they're supposed to go in trails or in parks and like stuff like that. That way they use it in the park, and the parks is like a sometimes it's a one exit, one entrance type of deal, to where you're gonna go back to the same spot. Like in the La Saca de la Palma, Sin Olmito,
Yeah.
it's a huge loop. So you pick it up in the front, you do a huge loop, and then you finish off where you began and you drop it off there. Although I think they rent their own bikes. They don't have those credit card ones. I think they rent them out for like $5 for
I
like the
rented
whole day. I think.
I rented a bike in Barcelona, and
Already cool, man.
yeah, I didn't know how far the church that I was going to go to, a Catholic church too,
Yeah,
la Catedral de la Sagrada Familia. I didn't know how far it was going to
you should have
be.
done like the little scooter thing.
It's funny because Madrid has scooters, Barcelona has no scooters. So they do have bikes. So I rented a bike, and I was thinking all the way down to the Catholic church. I was thinking like, damn, esta Rose gown, we'd be proud of it, Ashmo. La
Is that why
chispeada.
you were losing weight in the trips?
Yeah,
Because of the bikes?
yeah. The thing is that the community is not informed. I mean, you give them the fact, they don't believe it, but they want change. People need to vote. Vamos a los tacos para hablar
That's
de
another
párate.
thing.
¿Tú, tú pagas, papi? Erasmo va. Oye,
That's the thing, man. Most of the time, they don't inform the public. They're just like 30 minutes before, or 8 hours before, or whatnot. They're like, "Oh, we're gonna have an event over here," and there's not a lot of information. There's like the whoever's in charge of public information, it's not doing quite well.
well, I
Not as
think,
well as the Brownsville PD Facebook person with the punchlines.
my God.
Whoever's doing it's killing it.
But sometimes, let me tell you, at first, when I first started to see the little punchline, I was like, I don't know,
Yeah,
But then you start going
yeah,
like, oh, it make it's, no, it's the same thing that we were talking about. It makes you want to read it, no?
yeah.
Like, oh,
That's
don't
the hook
stop.
right there.
That's a hook. Oh, don't stop, or look before you stop, or something. And the guy that ran the stop sign, y lo pusieron.
No, el de que dio la vuelta, no, no problema, no sé qué. And
Sí,
I'm like, and he didn't say that phrase again until the very end. I'm like, I'm looking for that phrase when he's gonna say it, or what is this about? So I was reading the whole damn thing, but
yeah,
it's pretty, I guess, pretty smart on that fact, on that
it is
matter.
smart. And let me say, as the hats off. At first, I was a little bit on the, I don't know about these punchline things. But then they started to make them a little bit better.
The
They grow on
the
you.
fact that you're making fun of them,
My,
and you're an institution or you're a PD.
oh my God. And you know what's funny, Sam? No, what I think is funny is that, and maybe it's just me that I'm so full of myself, but it's like they all come around and become Erasmo somehow, because that's what we used to do. So I'm going like, at first, I think I was more apprehensive, like, why are they doing my thing? And then I was going like, oh, they're doing my thing. But
No, I think they should do that to like the majority of them.
I'm sure that there's a lot of people out
But
there
it's
that
kind of
don't like
smart. It's kind of funny.
it. It is, and I hats off to him, man. More power to him. Este, whoever's doing it is doing a good job, and keep it up, man. Este, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't want to take credit for it, but I'm going
Hey,
to.
but you gotta say, hey, no, like Maggie says, like, hey, you can't assume it's either man or woman. Because you said keep it up, man. I'm like, I don't
Keep
know
it up,
who it is.
man.
It's like, or maybe it's a group. I don't know, but
Well,
whoever's doing it,
okay,
it's pretty pretty
maybe
funny.
maybe it's that cop that stopped me when the DWI is the cop that stopped me, and I was calling her, sir, and she's going, I'm not a sir, I'm a tree, we're like, oh, oh, I'm a
I think
ma'am.
that's what got you in trouble.
Yeah, I'm a ma'am. We're like, oh, okay, sir. I mean, ma'am. And then I think I did it again. Oh, yeah, yes, sir. I'm not a sir. I told you. Well, couldn't tell by the
She would have
voice.
been like, I think he has something inside his body. We're gonna have to search him.
Cavity search. Cavity search.
It could have gone south real quick.
Yeah, talking about South. I know. So yeah, whoever's doing it, it might be the same guy. Gal, I'm not sure. But great job. Este, again, you're welcome, Brownsville Police Department. Este, I am having an influence on everyone in the city of Brownsville.
Yeah. I'm like, I don't know, man. But yeah, it's funny.
Predicadores de la
It's a
prosperidad
good one.
instantánea, donde estaban cuando el COVID se les acabó sus frases y campañas de emoción. Es cierto, Vladimir. Una de las cosas, sale un meme ahí donde está alguien así. ¿Ya puedo salir para hacer sanidades? Ya después del COVID.
Right?
It's true, man. Where were all these healing and resurrecting preachers that do miracles? Where were they during COVID? Not a peep.
Yeah.
El único is the guy that's a billionaire. You remember that billionaire guy? I can't remember the guy's name, but the guy would go like, "We're going to blow COVID away," and,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
and then they did the little rap
Yeah.
thing, the
I
video.
seen that video.
Huh?
Yeah.
I shared that like
Sí,
crazy.
el
I
que
thought,
tiene aviones y todo el rollo.
yeah, the one that's a billionaire. We're gonna blow
Yeah.
COVID away in the name of Jesus.
Y te escupe todo.
This, oh, and it's not like the bus stops are like thousands of dollars, bro. Tell me how money you need, how you want them, and I'll get you a quote. And by when they will be done, and I guarantee you, it would 100%. Uh, Aaron is 100% correct. Let me tell you, Aaron. Back in the day when we first started to fight in regards to the bus stops, is that I went to the city manager and I said, "Man, I said, what's going on with the bus stops?" He told me, he says, "Well, they're in a warehouse." I said, "Well, put them up." Yeah, but we just don't have the manpower or the finances, to get them set up. I said, "Give them to me. I will find people in the city of Brownsville who will set them up. Give them to me."
Or tell them,
But
roll
no,
up your sleeves. Help your crew.
well, I'd be one of those supervisors like
Something.
PUB. You know how PUB has like 10 supervisors and one worker in the ditch?
El supervisor, el lead,
Yeah,
the one doing it,
yeah.
and the
There's like,
safety guy.
yeah, 10 supervisors or 10 people watching and one guy digging. That's I'm one of those supervisors. I'm probably the chief of those 10 supervisors.
Nah, es tremendo. Sí, sí te creo. De que la
Yeah,
vienes jugando, sí te creo.
I'm
Yo
not
me
playing.
acuerdo en la escuela de Matamoros cuando estaban building.
Yeah.
Así era, no te voy a decir quién, pero así era.
El monaguillo. You,
Ah, y varios más.
well, I was one of those supervisors. Erasmo says, when it's too long. Hey, size matters, bro. El Trey también is a bad idea. El Trex Mendex. Oh, hey, did you see Sam? Did we talk about it last night? Trex Mendex is out there like sucking up to Elon Musk. Oh, Elon,
Yeah.
you are
Oh,
my
yeah.
you are my man of the
You didn't
year.
mention it yesterday.
Oh, Elon, you're my man of
Uh,
the year.
I'm surprised you didn't post a picture of him with Ellen.
With
Like,
Elon?
you know how picture they have together?
Yeah.
Yeah, with Elon. I'm surprised
Elon,
you didn't post that picture.
you're my number one. Digo Trey. I love you, Elon. You're my man of the year. Maldonado, ese es un falso maestro.
I
Alex,
don't know who that is.
Is Jonathan Gracia a good candidate? No, absolutely not. Yeah, I'm not too keen with Mr. Gracia, and I haven't had the opportunity to talk to him. I'll give myself the opportunity to talk to him. Este, I just don't buy it. I don't like candidates
Are you
that
gonna start inviting politicians over? Or no?
I don't know.
Not that they accept, but at least invite them over and be like, I guess, or just get their platform and then you just relay the message or what?
And then I blast them.
And
Uh,
then you send information over to Run Run.
hey, open invite to anyone. Nah, man, open invite to anyone out there that's running for office. Come on, and hey, if one of the things that I think, Sam, is like if I get invited to go to any type of forum or any type of podcast, I'm gonna go. I mean, I've gone to podcasts of individuals that hate me. You know, Frank Marr invited me on to his show.
That's the
You
first
know,
thing I thought of.
yeah, invite me on, and I said, sure. Zach, the guy that actually they used to file against me, he invited me to a recording live thing. I said, sure, I'll go to anything. So if anyone out there has any
Whatever
pod,
happened to this guy?
he left to Kentucky or something, or something. But I think he realized I met up with him at the coffee shop one day, and I think he realized how he got used, he got played. He got played by these people
Yeah.
because but I mean, and I understand. Look, nothing against the guy. I understand how these individuals sometimes te enredan tanto que they make you believe. And then as soon as they get the chance, they kick your butt to the curb. The difference with them, these type of people and myself, is that I don't buy it anymore. Fíjate, when I first started to run for office, Sam, as mayor of the city of Brownsville, me decía la gente, Erasmo, this is what you have to do, you know? And I said, okay, you have to go to this event, this event, this event, these events. And you have to like go out there and shake people's hands at the table and let them know what you're running for. I said, okay. So I did that at one event. I went to Silvia Garza Perez's event at the bowling alley, and I got there. And let me tell you, Sam, and this is the God honest truth. I walked in there and I felt dirty. You know, I just did not feel
Yeah.
comfortable. I tried to do the thing with walking around. I said, screw this crap. It's not my thing. O sea, it's not my thing. So as of that moment, I said, I'm going to do the Erasmo thing. I don't have to rub
It was
elbows.
like pure politicians or what?
Yeah, puro. Politicians and those political people that are always out there eating the free food and the free drinks, Because if you go to these events, Sam, it's the same people that go to all the events. It's like they call them bar hags. Los que siempre andan nomás yendo de un cliente a otro cliente to see if they get a free drink,
Yeah, yeah.
Is that what they call them or no?
I know what a bar hag is.
So these political people, they're like bar hags. They'll go to these politicians and they'll eat the free food and they'll get the free drinks, and then they'll go to this politician over here and they'll get the free food and the free drinks, and then they'll go and they're like, "Is there any more parties to go to?" And I'm going like, I don't want to be around those people. I can't stand those people.
Yeah.
I just don't like I don't like fake people. I'd rather you come out at me with the
Yeah.
truth. Yeah, it is what it is, and it's one of the things I think that separates me
They're
from
not resourceful.
no, it separates me from every other politician out there. Is that what you see is what you get? With me, I don't think there's any gray area. I have those people that really like me, and I have those people that really hate me. But I don't have the people in the middle.
Yeah.
I don't have the undecided. Like, I'm wondering whether I should like this guy or not. No, it's either you completely hate or you completely love. One of the two. And I'm okay with that. My feelings aren't hurt. I don't have feelings. Le preguntaron a R.C. Sproul cuál es el mayor problema que tienen muchos cristianos. Él respondió, no conocen a Dios, nada de su gloria y su soberanía. Estamos en acuerdo, Vladimir. Y Vladimir, te invito a que vengas a la iglesia con nosotros. Bueno, con Sam no, porque Sam no va a la iglesia. Pero que vengas a la iglesia conmigo y nos ayudes con el evento de los niños, por favor. Te amo, Vladimir, tú sabes. Is Maggie working at the library today? Who was the one that said that got old? Like, was
That peppermint patty.
it? Where is Peppermint Patty?
It's
Trey?
like cuando Raymond was saying he was getting all mad because he was like, I don't know, your jokes are not funny, and the same thing Peppermint Patty said. I like your jokes enough because I'm saying library, but it's all right.
Trey es el side piece de Elon. It's a small portion.
It's a downgrade, if you ask me.
Wait, it's a small portion in all regards. Oh my God, Sam, you're gonna get me in trouble. if you if you blast them, can I be a guest to roast them with you? Of course. Pablo, open invitation, my man. Did you hear about the Ociel Cardenas Jr. situation? I saw those damn cars that the guy had. My God. Did you see that video, Sam?
Yeah,
What the
and people were
hell?
asking how come they were repossessing the vehicles or why were they taking them away. I didn't want to comment on it because I don't know the exact legality of it, but I was just assuming because he had like already priors, and I guess he had warrants and whatnot, and that's when they start picking up your vehicles.
Well, they
But
confiscate everything, bank accounts, property, vehicles, anything that has any sense of worth.
because they were already onto him, right?
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah.
Because he had already gotten in trouble, and it's been like maybe what, a year or two, maybe, when he had like some sort of issue here in Bronzeville.
Yeah. Well, just, I guess because he's a part of the cartel. And look, I think Ociel is a friend of mine. Este, right, Ociel? But not in that type of way, But I mean, I think we've always been friendly to each other. I think we've seen each other like, hey, hi, bye, And most people are nice to Erasmo, except the politicians and Sammy's relatives.
The people that know you.
A la gente que de veras se conoce, I always say that, de que todos en Broadway me quieren menos los de la iglesia. Erasmo has even been on the award-winning talk show. Let me tell you, that is the talk show to go to. Aparte de Actitud y Pasión. Actitud y Pasión. I
After
still,
dark. Actitud y pasión after dark. That should be an episode.
I'm surprised that they have Actitud y Pasión at 8 o'clock in the morning. I mean, man, you you must be something special to have pasión at 8 o'clock in the morning. Sam's not even awake
It
at 8
gets you
o'clock in the
going.
morning. Sam's not even awake at 8 o'clock. His alarm sounds at 9 o'clock. I mean,
Hey, if that's on at 8, I'll wake up.
todo por la pasión.
Ay.
I remember when you did the meet and greet event. Never again. They were fun.
When was that?
We did the one with when state representatives were running. I think it was me and what's that guy with the cockroach guy? Ryan Wolf.
Oh, the cockroach
The
guy.
cockroach.
This guy.
Ryan Wolf. Can't
I
remember.
actually saw him over here at the island. He was here on a family trip. He works over there in San Antonio.
Well, yes,
But that was like
but
2 years ago, like 2 summers back.
when I first met Ryan Wolf, let me tell you, I thought he was like in junior high. He's so short. No,
Yeah, kind of.
kind of.
I don't
He's
recall.
short.
It's because he was in the pool and I was just busy. You know, he was.
Was it,
I met him. I saw him when he was in the pool.
no, he's short,
Over there
bro.
at the.
He's shorter than
Finish.
Trey, I think. Pero cuando salía con su
Yeah,
little
I
muscle,
think some reporters are.
oye, salía con su shirt toda pegadita y todo, parecía como que hacía muscle y todo. And it only filmed like you'd think that the guy was normal size. Ryan Wolf is short.
Yeah,
He's a friend of mine.
it's all the play of the camera, bro.
Yeah, well, that's
It's
why.
like when the camera's on you, you kind of get it adjusted to make it look
Well, let me tell you, it takes a while to set up the
good.
light just right, so it makes me look like 10, 15 pounds thinner. But and that's why I always film from here, arriba, because if you look from
Yeah.
here down, you see the button is trying to explode from my kimono.
Ya cuando terminas en persona, you're like,
But what I'm
asusta.
going to do, yes, not a good thing. I'm like that cat where they take the picture of the head, it's la cabecita así, and then they put the full picture y está la
Yeah.
body así.
Puro catfishing.
Gracias, Erasmo. Estoy asistiendo a Centro de Adoración, Fuente de Agua Viva con el pastor. ¡Ah! Rafael Guzmán es mi amigo. Vladimir, el pastor Rafael Guzmán es mi amigo. Vladimir, hazme un favor. Dile a Rafael que todavía estoy esperando mi mendiga taza de café. El pastor
Mi
Rafael
to
Guzmán,
reply.
dile que me estoy esperando la mendiga taza de café que me prometió hace 3 años. 3 años. Y dile al pastor Rafael Guzmán, no, sí, dile que después de que hablamos el otro día, quedó en que me iba a llevar a comer. Dile que todavía estoy esperando esa comida. Estoy perdiendo peso porque no me ha
Y eso
dado
que
esa
tiene la
comida.
dirección abajo. Nunca dio con la dirección.
Ahí está la dirección. Dile al pastor Rafael Guzmán que todavía estoy esperando mi taza de café y mi comida que me prometió. Where can I find to see the video about Ociel? It's on my page, Hector. Premier Impacto
Primer
Erasmo.
impacto.
I love you, Alex. You know that. Say hi to all my Rivera Raiders. Centro de Adoración Fuente de Agua Viva, Regal Road, Brownsville, Texas 7520. No andes promoviendo a la iglesia cuando el pastor todavía me debe una taza de café y una comida. ¿Por qué quiero incrementar la asistencia de mi amigo, el pastor Rafael Guzmán, cuando todavía me debe una taza de café y una comida? No te creas, mi amor. Dile al pastor
¿Cómo
que
se
me
llaman
hable.
esas promesas?
Ya, pastor promesas. Dile al pastor promesas que todavía estoy esperando mi taza de café y mi comida. Ya no es el pastor Rafael Guzmán, es el pastor promesas. Gracias, Samuel. So, what does your day look
Ya,
like, man?
creo que ya te ganas otro voto.
Oye, de repente la congregación de Centro de Adoración van a decir, no, este mendigo Erasmo no lo vamos a...
Este,
If little Eddie
este de
was on your
payaso
show,
sí gana.
if little Eddie was on your show, you would only be able to see his forehead. Erasmo, why is Erasmo still making fun of me? Oh, there you are. El mendigo. Why are all these politicians short? El little Eddie de BISD, Eddie Treviño. Have you seen Eddie Treviño, bro?
Yeah,
Chaparro.
he's like super skinny and short.
Well, he's not super skinny, but yeah.
Don't you remember me telling you that he went to the meeting to promote
Oh,
the
yeah.
arena?
Yeah, he must have lost weight.
And I
Chaparro.
was gonna take
Trey
a picture of
Mendez?
him, but they took off right afterwards. So I was like,
Actually, I think I have a picture of Eddie Treviño and me, and hombre, parece como he's my son. Me llega aquí el vato. and
Los que
Trey
también
Mendez.
son los Lucios, ¿no? I think the dad is, but I'm not too
No,
sure about the
Lucio,
son.
the Lucios are normal size. Little Eddie, Eddie the third, está bien flaco, 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 flaco. Este, I wonder how
Yeah.
they're doing since they're out of office now. Thank God. Saca booster chair. It'd be funny if we had a forum with all these politicians and we have to get like booster chairs for all of them. There's not enough booster chairs in Brownsville. Erasmo respondió Jesús y dijo, de cierto os digo que me buscáis, no porque habéis visto las señales, sino porque comiste el pan y te saciaste. Dile al pastor promesas que no me tiene muy contento. Yo no lo busco por las comidas, él ofreció las comidas, el café y la comida. Erasmo, yo en persona te voy a dar una taza. No, me la tiene que dar el pastor promesas. El pastor promesas. Estoy bromeando. El pastor es amigo mío. Y lo quiero bastante. En serio que lo quiero bastante. Él sabe que lo quiero bastante. Por eso me atrevo a jugar con el pastor promesas. Pero dile a Rafael que estoy esperando mi comida y mi taza de café. Hey, short people need love too. Wait, have you ever heard that song that I introduced to the community? Short people got no reason. Did you ever heard it before?
No.
You remember
You
me
said you
singing
made
it?
that song up?
No, it's an actual
No.
song. Look for it on YouTube afterwards. Short people. They've got little hands, they've got little
I'll
feet,
get a lot of results if I search that.
and they go around telling big, big lies. Don't want no short people now. Ah, es un gran siervo de Dios. Ah, yo lo amo. Él sabe que lo amo. Dile que me llame cuando tenga la oportunidad. Un beso para el pastor Rafael Guzmán y para toda mi familia, de ahí del centro de adoración. Ustedes saben que los quiero, papá. Give them high heels. Little Eddie Treviño and little Eddie Garcia in high heels. Me muero. Love you, Alex. Sam, anything other?
Uh, Say again?
Anything other?
What'd you say?
Anything
Nah.
other?
Uh, Not that I know of.
Guys, keep on bringing the toys. We have till the 31st of December. Mándenme los regalitos, por favor. And y si quieren ir al evento, con mucho gusto los llevo. Sam, have a great day, man.
Language, man.
Guys, it's the social distance face covering hand sanitizer. If you still believe in all that crap, I opt not to. YouTube. That's a song right there, Sam. Short people. Guys,
Oh,
we'll see you tonight at 9 p.m. Guys, we'll see what happens throughout the day in regards to local politics. Guys, be good to each other and please continue to be good to me. God bless.
all right. Bye.
Bye.